In this video, I'm going to show you how to run the payment reconciliation report and give you a brief explanation of the data you can view on it. In order to perform this task, you need to be an authorized signer and have administrator privileges in Seed Live. To get to the payment reconciliation report, we need to click the Reports tab and select Saved Reports in the menu. If we scroll down a bit, we'll find the payment reconciliation report link to the page right here. But before we click the link, you need to know you have some options available for the report format. The icons next to the report name represent the various formats available to you. You can elect to view the report in comma-separated values, or CSV, PDF, Word, Excel, or JSON. Click the icon of your choice to select a format. For this demonstration, we will just click the hyperlink to show you the report in a web page format on the screen. As you can see, this report is very simple to run. It is especially useful, as you will see in a moment, when you want to report all your sales and fees paid for tax reporting purposes. So to start, you simply set a beginning and ending date for the time period you want to view. To simplify our example, we will run the report for a 3-month period. Click the beginning and ending calendar icons and select the date you want in each calendar. When your date range is set, just click Run Report. Depending on how wide your date range is, it may take a few minutes for the data you're seeking to load. If you need to do something else while you're waiting, you can click the Pick Up Later icon and come back to this page a little while later to view your report. You will get this message indicating you'll see a notification in the upper right corner of the page when the report is ready to view. You can also check and monitor the status of your query by clicking Recent Reports in the menu bar. If the report is still loading, you will see the word Pending here. When it's ready, the cell will change to New Report, like this. If you've waited for the report to load, click New Report to open it. For shorter time periods, the report will simply open on your screen in whatever format you've selected. Your report will look very similar to this one you see here. Time does not permit us to go over every column on the report. However, there are several key elements I want to show you as we examine the data on the page. First, each section divided by a column header contains the total cashless sales for each machine for the week indicated in the upper left corner. If you want to see a breakdown of the individual transactions for a given day on a specific machine, click the Number of Transactions link for the machine you want to view. For example, if we click this transaction number here, we see the 9 transactions which occurred on the machine for the date of this section. You can see on this detail that the report divides transactions between swiped cards and contactless payments, meaning a tapped card or smartphone transaction. Next, notice this column here, Process Fees. Each value shown is the total amount charged for all the transactions which occurred on the machine for the given week. Each line in the report shows data for a single device and machine. Process fees are charged at the rate you agreed to in your contract. The common rate is 5.95%. You can easily see that the net credit minus the process fee equals the net amount in this column. There are 2 other types of fees that will be shown on this report. The first is your monthly service fees. Service fees are deducted from your revenue at or around the 20th of every month. So in order to see service fees on your report, your date range must include the 20th and dates on either side of it. Since our date range is 3 months, we can scroll down to the section that includes service fees to view them. You see that the fees appear on the section labeled January 19th, which was a Sunday, so the fees were deducted on Monday the 20th. Devices that are leased from USA Technologies will also incur monthly service fees and include a service fee and a hardware fee. The other fee type is adjustments. If we scroll down a bit in this section, we can see adjustments that were made at the same time the service fees were deducted from the total revenue. The most common reason for an adjustment is to deduct a monthly payment for devices that were purchased from Cantaloupe. You can get more details on adjustments you see here by going to the Payments report and selecting the nearest date following the date the adjustment was made. We do have a video on this topic, so for this exercise we're just going to go there quickly to show you where you can find the data. Here we are on the Payments page. If we click the next date after the 19th, we can find the details regarding those adjustments. At the top of the report, we can already see that the revenue payment is in the negative, which makes sense because of the payments that were deducted on this cycle. This means that we were not able to send a payment to the customer's bank for this pay period. However, with as many machines as this customer is running, the revenue was able to get back quickly into the black. The next step would be to scroll all the way down to the bottom of the report to see the adjustments section. And in the right column, we see the $3 amounts that were listed on the reconciliation report along with the reason for the deductions. Back on the reconciliation report, there's just one more thing I need to show you. As I mentioned at the beginning of this video, you can convert your report to several different output formats if you'd like. Those format icons also appear here if you'd like to do that after you display the report on your screen. Keep in mind you must have one or more of the associated applications on your computer in order to convert the report to any of those formats. And that concludes this video.